Alright, hello YouTube, this is Cool Bud. I decided to, this is my first video I've ever uploaded to YouTube, and I decided to do it on Chameleon cage setup and care. So this is a Jackson's Chameleon. His name's Caldress. I have had him for about 2 years. He's pretty cool, as you can see, I'm sure. Right now his coloring isn't anything too crazy, and you know, he's not like a panther or anything like that, but he has some nice colors of blue and green and stuff, and black even, that he can get. That's pretty awesome. So, first I'll talk about the heat lighting. We've got the UV lamp over here, which is just the UV lamp, and then we've got the heat lamp. When I started out two years ago, I did have the, I believe it's by PowerSun or PacSun, the combined one, and you know what? That one sucks. Don't go with that one. It does, the UV part of it doesn't last as long, so you're going to end up paying more money for it, and it just doesn't work as well. You don't get the same results. You know, I was actually having some problems with him, and then I switched to the pure UV lamp, and after that, he was good to go. So yeah. Moving on, I've got some fake foliage in here. I did have some live plants a while back. Unfortunately, those didn't quite work out. Though I am going to try again here. Anyway, so we've got some vines, some fake vines that he can crawl around on. So, yep, that's his foliage setup right there. Isn't too bad. There's room for improvement still. But, you know, that's basically what I've got going for right now. Drainage system. I used to just have a freaking bowl thing that I would put way down in here. And, you know, I would try to angle all the water to get into there and everything. And, man, it was a real pain. And then, you know what, let me tell you right now. So, I said, the heck with this, because, you know, it's important that taking care of your chameleon isn't a big hassle. It really is. You want to enjoy your chameleon and taking care of your chameleon, you know? Come on. So I went to the Home Depot and got a cement mix tub, put some holes in it, and I got a bucket and PCV piping. So the water drains into the bucket from the holes, and you know, you basically glue them together with the cement stuff, you know, the piping, and the tub actually, the long lip of it, on the long part, actually just rests right on the tube, and it works great. It's awesome. This is not, I don't consider this to be a finished product. I think there's definitely still room for improvement, but this is what I have thus far. Also, I have 2 thermometers in here. I've got one at the basking spot, which is about 90 degrees, which for a Jackson's, I think, is about the warmest that you want the basking spot to be. You don't want it to get too much warmer than that, unless you have like a veiled or something, but that's a different story. And then down here, I've got another one that tells me the humidity is at about 70 degrees, and it's about, oh, sorry, the humidity is about 70%. And it's slightly under 70 degrees down there, so that's pretty good. You know, you definitely want the variant of the temperatures. That's also very important. I've got the screen caging, which is also very important. As you can see, feeding. I used to just have crickets that I would just toss in there, and they're smelly. They're messy, they drive me freaking bonkers when they start chirping, and they're, the hell with that. So, I now have a feeding bowl. I've been feeding him, I actually just switched a few days ago. I've been feeding him mealworms, which I've heard from a reliable source on the Chameleon forums. I would definitely recommend that. Go to Google, type in Chameleon forums, And I'm on there. My name is Caldress on there. That's my my username. And but there's other guys on there who, men and women, who are much more knowledgeable than I am. And they're happy to help you out and offer ideas and suggestions and all that stuff. So anyway, yeah, I've been feeding him mealworms the last couple of days, but I do have horned worms on the way, which is a good staple food. And I'm also going to be feeding him some beetles. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to get a beetle colony. I like the idea of having the food replenishing itself, but at the same time, I'm not sure if he would actually eat enough to warrant that. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with all that. I do have the supplement that uses the D3, which I think is important because, let's face it, this is not the sun, the UV lamp. It is by a window, which I think is also an important aspect because later on in the day the sun will come in. He'll get some of that. So yeah, got the little dripper, and it's dripping down water just like so. And I think that's good to have in there also. You can also use like like the ice cubes in the cup or whatever. You know what? It's worth getting the little dripper, man. I used to use the ice cubes in the cup and stuff, and it's better not to mess around. And it's not expensive. I mean, all this stuff is pretty cheap, really. I mean, I bought this cage used for like $20. If you look around and take your time, build up a nice culture. You can even say for your chameleon before you get him or her, then I think that's the way to go, man. Because in the long run, it's gonna cost you less, and I think you'll be happier with what you end up with. So yeah, I guess that's basically it. Again, water is the most important thing for a chameleon. I think it's the hardest thing. You got to make sure that chameleon is drinking, because if you start seeing the eyes getting a little bit sunken in, they're getting dehydrated. You got to get on top of that and get them drinking. So again, thanks for watching. I hope this wasn't too boring. Oh, live plants. I am going to be getting the live plants. Probably a Porthos, and those are completely non-toxic, which is good. For a Jackson's, that's not as important because they don't really nibble on leaves. This guy doesn't at all. But if you have like a veiled or something, then that's very important. However, it's still better safe than sorry. So I'm gonna get some kind of non-toxic plant for him, just to be safe, because hey, it doesn't hurt. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, if you have any questions, please post, or if you have any suggestions as to what I could do to my cage to make it better, what I could do to the draining system to make that better, let me know, man. And again, thanks for watching, and I will be posting a video soon of him eating out of his new feeding bowl, which is fun. Alright, thanks for watching. I see that